scans, we saw that they were actually making the brain worse. I think the greatest thing that I could ever do for someone is to show them what change looks like.
I am a fixer in my friendship groups. And what I mean by that is I'm someone who probably over-involves themselves in trying to help friends change stuff, which gift and a curse, oftentimes a curse. But I often get, because I love someone and they're close to me and I want the best for them, when I see that they are experiencing a recurring pattern of behavior or habit that is causing them unhappiness, loneliness, to miss the goals they have in their life of becoming a husband or a wife or a partner or whatever it might be, I have a growing sense of frustration, and that sometimes that sometimes manifests itself as trying to fix and help and give advice and change them. You must experience that in a different way. You're much smarter than me. You must experience that in a different way when you meet people that you can see are having these recurring patterns of behavior, and when you see that in them. Has there ever been frustration on your part? Have you ever been frustrated that change hasn't happened in someone that you loved?
God, I think it's such a noble act to change, and I understand how hard it is to change. I understand that process. So I think the greatest thing that I could ever do for someone is to show them what change looks like. It's so much more profound than anything that I could ever say. And I would never offer my opinion to them. I would love them unconditionally because I maybe see a part of myself that I've changed and I understand how hard it is to change, or I understand that they're going to have their moment when they're ready to change. And so I think it's really interesting because what I've learned over the years is that no new information can enter the nervous system that's not equal to the person's emotional state. You can give them the answer, the right answer to the problem, and they won't hear it because it's not relevant equal to the emotion that they're experiencing. What we've learned is that if you take people in, just say 7 days, just cross the river of change, go from the old self to the new self, immerse yourself fully into it, break free from the chains of those emotions that keep you anchored to the past, overcome those habits and behaviors that keep you programmed into a predictable future, overcome all those aspects of your beliefs that keep you stuck in a certain state in terms of how you're thinking and those hardwired perceptions. 7 days, break free. And normally the person has the answer to their own question. I think that's when it becomes really relevant, when you have your own insight, your own epiphany, when it's your own truth because you've worked to get beyond it. People, when they analyze themselves or analyze their life within some disturbing emotion, when we looked at the real-time brain scans, we saw that they were actually making their brain worse. They were driving their brain further out of balance, overthinking, overanalyzing. And so when you analyze something within an emotion is a record of the past. So you're thinking in the past, the solution could never be there. Free the person from that emotion, and of course they see it from a greater level of consciousness.
For all those people listening right now that are like me, that try and fix, because through what they think of as love, maybe I'm doing it for other reasons, but what could they do to be a better ally or friend or partner to that individual? Based on everything you've said, that maybe they need their own moment, or their emotional system isn't in regulation with their information.
God, anytime we want to do anybody a great service is to help them out of their emotional state. I mean, it's not a lecture that's going to help them. Come on, let's go do something. Come on, let's go. Just get them doing something, just breaking themselves out of that state. It's not like the answer. It's they have to change their state to get the answer. So if I were to do anything, I would want to help them shorten their emotional reaction to get beyond the emotion, whatever that is. And I wouldn't be a lecture. It would be something fun that we did, or something unusual that we did, or just trying something. Let's just do something. And I think showing people what love looks like, show them what joy looks like, show them what happiness looks like. I think people notice that. I think they pay attention to that. It gives them permission to do the same. So maybe just show up as the person you would want to be around if you were feeling that way.